Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
It's always great and a great motivator when you have new freaking pizza to eat. Hair gets all different style and everything.
Yep.
Upside Pizza, 39th and 8th Avenue, New York City.
Ooh, somebody's promoting the hell out of that one.
No, you know what it was? I'm walking, and all of a sudden, I was actually going to go get hot dogs. Sometimes I get that, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, something's really bright down that street, you know? Go out to the more, and it's like, that's a pizza? A new pizza opened 56 hours ago.
Whoa.
Which I wouldn't have known because I'm never in the city. I'm usually in the city on Thursdays and Fridays. So the guy just opened. They had a crowd. Everybody loved it that was there. And I was like, you know what? Let me give it a shot.
Yeah.
I had it. You know, it was different. It was had a good sauce and a good, cheese. And you know what? I don't like to rate pizza. You know, I either love it or I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, or really, So I really loved it. I was like, okay, you know what? This is great. New place now.
Got a regular place now to go to.
It's funny because when I got into the Port Authority, I'm walking. There's like a little path to way before you get to the escalator, right? And the escalator is 212, which is hysterical, right? And I always said that like this, I'm coming from my back cave type of thing. Major Soul is coming out of a superhero cave. 212. I actually get up. I go up 212 things. So it's so funny. So right before I'm like, there's like these tables that are there where it's just an empty walkway. And there's a little sign that says Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, Chick-fil-A? He's like, yeah, we're trying an experimental thing. They already had like stuff made or whatever. I'm like, oh, all right, lunch. And, spent like $5 something, got my crispy sandwich. It was like thick.
Yes.
Pickles and everything.
Yes.
New York, thick. I mean, there's a Staten Island one, but it's not as thick as New York one. New York one's like thick, and I'm like, oh my God, filled me up, and it was cool to start the day.
Like I said,
with the Galaxy,
Like I said, download their app, and you just put your order in, and wherever you're going, just as you're about to get there, just hit prepare order. You don't have to wait in line.
Well, you know what it was? There was no line. It wasn't even like a facility. It was a
I know.
Like they already had made stuff.
But regularly, if you're going to be around a Chick-fil-A or a regular one that you go to, just put your order in online. You go up there, and like I said, you hit the prepare my order. All you got to do.
That's my new favorite place because in Staten Island Mall they opened up one, and I never had one. Yes. I always wanted to walk down in the city and go there, and I never did, So,
because it's pretty much like a lot of places. The more you use, you rack up points, and you pretty much you can spend your points to get whatever. And a lot of times, what they'll do is they'll also give you not mystery items, but they'll give you special items like, oh, cool. Like all last month, all in December, they pretty much, you open your app like, here's a treat on you. For you, it's like a cookie or their soup or whatever. But yeah, I depend on it because it's right there in the mall as well. And I'll show. Well, here you go.
I can't see, it's all white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, currently I have used it to gain 1,496 points. I've got a total point earns of 3056.
All right. Hey, Phillip.
Yes.
Hey,
Phillip, we're talking food, Phillip.
Points to earn red status is 1943. So I got about 4, maybe 6 more visits before I.
Wow.
But
yes, we're doing something new on the Everything Show. We're talking about feeding our face, yo.
And right there, when you go online.
Dang.
You see that little chick? Okay, hang on.
Can't see nothing, bro, but I see Pyramid and McDonald's and some of your personal apps.
See that little chicken thing right there? Well, there's a little chicken C there. That's the Chick-fil-A app. You just
I got to tell you, the background for you, Phillip, it looks like you're like fucking the master of the mystical arts and shit. Like fucking Midnight Suns. And like Philip Arch is ready to take fucking people out. Fucking coming out and shit. You know, bite somebody on the neck. What's up, Connor?
God, Philip looks like death.
It looks weird, right? He looks fucking weird, right? Like Midnight motherfucking Sun right there. Look at that shit.
He looks like something from like a vintage 50s horror film.
Yes, that's what I was just saying. Look at that.
The light bulb's going. It's
all right.
It's kind of like you're even more creepy than usual.
Jesus.
Fuck yourself.
Jesus, that's all right. It's a fuckity fuck podcast. No,
fuck cast. How are we all?
All right. Fuck you too. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway. Mr. Farley had news to impart to the universe, so let him do his bit.
Oh.
What, about the Game of Thrones prequel?
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go.
Okay. You might have seen the news that they've announced the whole cast and the director, actually, which has put a project of one of your favorite franchises in doubt because...
Oh, yes, I saw that. Star Trek.
Now, she can't do Star Trek 4, so that's apparently been shelved.
Oh, no.
Well, see, here's the thing. It's not... No. See, we already know the whole story behind Star Trek.
Yeah.
So it's not being shelved because she can't do it. It's because the new CEO of Paramount Pictures made the whole cast break their deal that they were already signed to get a pay cut. And then he had the nerve to ask Chris Hemsworth and Christopher Pine to take a pay cut. And they said, no, we'll just take our money that you signed and promised us. And then there was a thing that they were going to do a movie without them, with Spock, and that was never going to work. So she didn't kill it. They did it themselves.
Anyway, so yeah, S.J. Clarkson, who was originally going to do Star Trek 4, is now doing the Game of Thrones prequel pilot.
Right. Okay.
And they announced the full cast, so it's Naomi Watts, Josh Whitehouse, Denise Goff. I'm trying to remember all the names off the top of my head, and
I can't remember myself now. I can't remember them.
What is this show called? Game of Thrones: Ashes of something?
It doesn't have a name yet. They'll probably announce that at another time. Let me find the list.
It's got to be a cool title.
Oh, Naomi Aki, who is having the absolute year of her life because she was in Face the Raven, and then she got cast in Star Wars 9 because she's playing Lando's daughter apparently.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Chris? Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, too?
And now she's in the Game of Thrones pilot. So
wow,
she's having the year of her life. Yeah, I mentioned Denise Goff, didn't I? Jamie Campbell Bower, who was in Twilight, and is also the young Grindelwald in Harry Potter.
Oh.
So, Sheila Atim, who is an award-winning British stage actress. I don't really know her that well. Ivano Jeremiah, who was actually in Extremis. He played the guy that sentenced Missy to death. The black guy.
Yes.
It's okay. Another way.
Right.
One name that I was shocked to see, actually, that I didn't recognise at first, but now I do, is Georgie Henley, who actually played, if you remember the original Disney Narnia films.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, Jay.
She played Lucy.
Okay.
So she played the really young Lucy, which...
so you're really excited about this project?
Yeah. I am.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, and it's a very useful crowd as opposed to the original team of Game of Thrones.
It sounds pretty,
It's I think the word that they've used as well is it's diverse.
Yeah,
because it's got people from all sorts of backgrounds.
Okay.
It sounds
creeds, all sorts of creeds and things.
Yeah. But will it be as popular as Game of Thrones?
Well, I hope so.
It's got to be, though, otherwise I make it.
Fact, my hope isn't that it's as popular as Game of Thrones. My hope is that it's as good as Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's my... I want it to be good. I don't want it... I don't necessarily care about popularity. I just want it to be good.
Right, I got you.
which is I think, the more important thing, especially because they're looking to do 5 seasons out of this. So,
okay.
If you can get the characters to nab you and make you feel.
Yeah, that's the whole point. You gotta actually care about the characters, and so often you'll watch a series and it's like you really don't care whether these people are living, dying, or even going together.
Yeah.
Well, when is this being filmed?
Later this year, I guess, when she was originally going to do Star Trek 4.
Okay.
So they're going to film this pilot, and then
Wait,
HBO.
J.J. Abrams, you better fix that. Like, honestly, get that in here. Take care of that Star Trek movie because you canceled it, bro. Done. Star Trek 4 is done right now.
So they expect it to be out by next year.
Okay. So Game of Thrones prequel next year. That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got some weird news, right, Chris?
In regards to?
Well,
the
one I'm talking about is we all know that Shazam is supposed to come out in March.
Mm-hmm.
Then we heard they're doing reshoots, whatever, which should have been done already. Now we got a post. I don't know. I haven't researched it, Chris. But how are you adding more people to the Shazam movie if it's out in like a month and a half to 2 months? How could that be?
I don't necessarily think they added him. I think he was always a part of the cast, and they just waited till now.
Oh, really? Did you have to type something?
Yeah.
I know for a fact that they do that sometimes. They wait until really late on just to announce someone.
That was Lex Luthor's father in Smallville, right?
Yeah. Now, unless they got him for like an after credits scene that they added or something, I think like Connor said, I think he's always been a part of the cast. And they just didn't say anything until now because the movie comes out in March. You know, we're in January right now, so what better time to be like, oh hey, you know?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the guy in Smallville who had a beard and it was kind of like really dark?
The father. Lex Luthor's father.
Yeah, the bloke with the beard I used to like. That was it. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, Lex Luthor's father in Smallville.
They usually withhold announcements like that when it's either a surprising character or it's a big actor.
Yeah.
It's to pull in promotion and to pull in the people into watching the movie, I guess.
Well, it's not the same actor that played his father.
Talking about Shazam, Bryan.
Yeah.
They added the Smallville actor that played Lex Luthor's father in Shazam movie. Well, not added.
He was dead.
Oh, Jonathan Glover?
Is that
I thought he was dead.
Something like that. Who
Yeah,
said that?
Yeah, John Glover's his name.
John Glover. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
So there was something else, and okay. Well, Chris, what do you want to say? You have some stuff to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, we the continuing saga of the what is Fox doing with the Alien franchise continued today.
Oh, great.
So I guess they were doing some damage control, even though they're not calling it damage control for response for Alien Blackout.
Right.
To kind of update everybody on that. That was apparently it's just a mobile game when everybody thought it was going to be the sequel to Alien Isolation.
For PS4 or Xbox One, they just screwed everybody. Made a stupid phone game.
Well, hold on, wait, because it gets better. It gets better. So apparently they were totally like, literally, this is basically what they said. They were like, no, this is what the Alien fan base wanted. We're completely in touch with you.
No, it's not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
They wanted the console game.
Wait, hold on, because it gets better. Let me finish. The guy comes out and is like, oh yeah, no, we're not making Alien Isolation 2. It's not in production at all. It's not happening. That was the final nail in the coffin today.
So was there a crowd that just flipped out and just like, or did they do it without a crowd around?
Oh no, I think it was just a normal interview because I think they did it with Variety or something because they're saying that it wasn't like a damage control thing because in their mind they're completely in touch with the Alien fan base. And
no, you're not. You effed up the Alien franchise. Nobody gives a shit about a mobile game.
No.
Make an effing Alien game that you can shoot the shit and be Ripley and make a fucking direct movie of aliens.
Do a VR version if you want.
Jesus.
That was another thing. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, they're not making a movie. Apparently, whatever this Amanda Ripley watch thing is going to be something on.
Fuck, they don't give a fuck about the fucking anniversary. No, they don't give a shit. Wow, thank you, fucking Fox, for fucking that up too. Besides the Predator.
Wow.
All right. How are you, Brian?
I'm good. It's all good.
What do you got to talk about, bro? Nothing.
Nothing really. Just chilling here.
Gotcha.
I watched Gotham and New Orville. Just a couple.
How was Gotham?
What do you think of Orville?
Spoil it. I haven't watched it yet.
My lips are sealed.
All right. So here's what happened then, Phil.
No. Oh. Go on then. Spoil it away.
No, man. Speak for yourself, yo. No.
I wouldn't do that. I hate spoilers, so I wouldn't do that.
Hang on. One question though. Who's the main villain of the piece in this story?
What?
Wait, what?
Who's the main villain of the piece in the story?
All I'm going to say is it's a past Star Trek doctor.
Oh, Robert Picardo's in it.
Yes.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, okay.
No. He's not the villain.
I'm not going to say anything other than you get double your pleasure.
All right.
Guys. I better get some tissues out. All right. Fine.
Has anybody else watched, other than Phil over here, watched Titans?
I do.
I have.
Yeah.
I still got to catch this last episode. They haven't. Somebody hasn't uploaded the last episode yet.
You haven't seen the last episode?
No.
You're in for a good treat then.
I can't find it anywhere except you have to pay to get that access thing.
I will send you the link where I go to, and sometimes you may have to wait a week to 2 weeks for it. But
Okay.
I'm paying for it. I'm paying for it. I'm paying $80 a year for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
But I'm not saying where I'm going, but I am catching it.
Yeah.
And yes, Phil. I am still on the 3rd episode.
Back up. You're only on episode 3 of 10 episodes.
No. I finished the 3rd episode. I need to go on to episode 4.
No, that's what I'm saying. I thought you watched the whole entire thing already.
Well, guess what, Phil? People don't binge TV series like you do.
Jesus!
Before you say that, Connor, I've watched every single episode once a week.
Yeah, but we all know that you watched on.
No.
We know you watched all 9 hours of Stranger Things 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's worth it. That's worth doing that.
No, it's not.
That is worth doing that.
No, it's not.
It is.
I gotta say, I've done that with Jessica Jones. I've done that before.
There you
Jessica
go.
Jones!
I do that with
Watched the
everything.
whole damn season in 2 days,
I
whatever.
did that with all those sort of.
Jessica Jones!
I've done that with all the Luke Cages and the Iron Fist. I've done all that binging, but.
Chris, I got a question for Chris. Chris, anything more about Captain Marvel?
Oh yeah. They said that she can basically warp reality now.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
So yeah, like Dr. Manhattan, like she's apparently more powerful than him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Of
Galactus, like she could just slap him. It wouldn't.
Right.
Him and the Silver Surfer at the same
Right.
time. Then the Living Tribunal, she could just basically get him in like a headlock, even though he doesn't really have like a neck. But
Wow.
Yeah.
So Captain Marvel will save the day.
Captain Marvel can probably merge the DC and the Marvel universes together. She's that strong.
She's that strong.
Yep.
Wow.
Is that her original remit of a character, or is that a new thing for her?
Well, I got my tickets to see.
All of this is new tech.
Oh, wait, you know what I found out, too? I found out why Samuel L. Jackson doesn't give a shit, like, in a good way, because the story came out that Marvel never got his permission to make the whole effing likeness of Nick Fury as him in the Ultimate Universe.
Oh.
And then when they did the movies, his people contacted Marvel, and rather than sue the shit out of them for, like, fucking tons of money, he's like, I'm Nick Fury. They're like, absolutely, sir. And would you like specially colored M&Ms in your dressing room for the rest of your life? Because basically...
They have to be purple.
Right. Because basically, they screwed up so bad because they take liberties sometimes at Marvel.
Yes.
Like trying to make their own Godzilla. We saw how that worked out.
Yeah.
That failed. They're doing all this weird stuff. They don't think they need anybody's permission. The whole Amazing Spider-Man cover got got sued because they put Peter Capaldi and the whole TV show that was in there on the bus. They almost got in serious trouble because of that. In the thick of it, they put him on the bus where Spider-Man was fighting the Green Goblin. So, like, they just do their own shit, and they don't, like, so basically, he had them by the
balls.
Infinity Gauntlet, basically. So so he doesn't, why should he worry about them doing anything to him when he kind of got them, because they made Nick Fury black. He was a white guy, but in the alternate universe, he was black. And then they said that in our universe, Nick Fury kind of around and had many different children, and that's a Nick Fury in our universe's son.
Yeah.
Which is, come on. But whatever.
Son of the original.
It just so happens to lose an eye also, which is like, come on.
Well, let me say he's better than David Hasselhoff.
Oh, good Lord.
I still have that on videotape.
I still remember seeing that on TV when it came out.
What, Brian?
No, Samuel Jackson is Nick Fury.
Yes.
There's no question, no doubt about it.
Yes.
The part for the Marvel films for Nick Fury, he's Nick Fury.
He is Nick Fury. They made it modeled Nick Fury, the new Nick Fury. They modeled it after him. He is. They know he is.
In Captain Marvel, does he look like he did in Pulp Fiction?
They de-aged him.
Yeah, they de-aged him.
I would piss myself laughing if he did.
They de-aged him in Captain Marvel. Oh, he's not going to look with the hair like that.
I still think that cat is going to scratch his eye out.
I think this cat is a Skrull.
It's not.
It's not?
They ruined it with the merchandise, yeah.
Oh, come on. What is it, just a super-powered cat?
It's her pet. It's her pet cat that apparently...
Is it super-powered?
Yeah, apparently. It's got some kind of... Like, it can walk on its hind legs. Right?
Oh, my God. Is it really?
So
the toy has the Hannibal Lecter muzzle that they have him in Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah.
The cat is wearing that in the friggin' toy.
Was it like a creature?
Huh?
It's like a creature?
I don't know. It's some kind of like alien cat, but it's not a Skrull. So I don't,
It's a good cat or a bad cat?
It's apparently her pet.
Oh.
So if it's wearing one of those Hannibal Lecter masks, then it's a feral cat that is very well.
Well, it's a good cat that has that fucking temper tantrum.
So in the trailer, the old woman that she punches is a Skrull.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, who's seeing the movie?
All of us. Well, maybe not. No, I don't know. That's because this is the thing. They made it essential for you to watch this because it goes right into Infinity Endgame. The Endgame.
Because Infinity War.
Well, Endgame because it's it's going to lead right into Endgame.
Oh well, yeah, but I'm seeing
only her pager was in Infinity War. Remember?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. I'm seeing Captain Marvel twice.
Oh, good for you, man.
And both times it's going to be in IMAX.
Look at you.
You can get the wooden line delivery up close.
The first time I'm going to see it is going to be opening night, and then I'm seeing it the second time on Sunday that weekend.
So are you.
And the second time, I didn't even have to pay for it. The second time with the tickets when I paid online, it was free.
Okay.
Because I used a gift card on Fandango,
Good
and
for you.
It was completely free.
Okay.
So
those deals are really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I had a gift card, so.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So what else?
Let me ask y'all a question.
Yes.
Is Captain Marvel the same as Ms. Marvel from X-Men?
Yeah, because basically they probably won't do it inside the movie, but basically, Ms. Marvel became Captain Marvel in the Marvel universe.
Right, so in the last movie, Rogue has got to drain her power, huh?
Well, then I ain't going to talk about that. That's the whole,
And when you guys go see the movie, make sure there's after credit scenes because there's
always. Of course.
We know that. Yeah.
Yeah, this after credit scene will be her breaking Thanos' jaw and taking the gauntlet for herself.
Oh, thank you. You reminded me now. something I'm a little angry about.
What?
Which is not definite yet. Would you guys love to see a Loki series without Tom Hiddleston and some young guy and Tom Hiddleston doing a narration voiceover about his youth?
No.
No.
I know some people who would kill for
Let's be the same
No.
actor.
Oh, you would actually.
That would remind
Don't
me
give
of
a rat.
the series using Lex Luthor and Lois Lane.
Don't give a rat's ass about Tom Hiddleston voiceover.
Wait, is that what the Loki series is supposed to be about?
It's heavily rumored that that's what it's going to be.
Because I heard that they're gonna be 2 Marvel shows on like a streaming site.
The Scarlet Witch Vision show, which
Yeah.
is written by your favorite writer, the Captain Marvel writer. Yeah, she's going to be doing that Vision Scarlet Witch series. Or I'm sorry, because we're in 2019. It's SJW. Let's reverse that. Scarlet Witch and Vision series.
I'm sorry, no, it's Vision and Scarlet
I
Witch.
heard that.
Fight me with the SJW crap.
I heard
Thank
that,
you.
and I also heard about Loki, but I did not know. Is this going to be true though? Like, if it's going to be?
It's not. It's not yet. It's too early stages. We don't know. Anything can happen.
I don't like that. Tom Hiddleston needs to be in it as Loki.
Thank you, Bryan, because I agree 100 million %. But I'm not paying no service where we can get some nonsense like that.
Of course, if they were to get Tom Hiddleston, it's probably going to have to be beforehand because, as you know, he got killed within Infinity War.
Well,
Yeah, well, that's up in the air until we see the
I
next.
just want to say that in the comic, he had his head chopped off. He died numerous times, and for some reason, he came back. He came back as a woman one time. That he actually possessed Lady Sif because he didn't have a body. So I'm pretty sure there's a way he's alive because he loves himself so much that he would not want, like Dr. Doom, would not want to be dead. So,
well, he is the god of mischief.
Yes, pretty sure he's alive somehow. But anyway, what else do we got, Chris? Aquaman 973.
Did you hear about the lawsuit against Discovery and the tardigrade?
That was a while ago. We talked about.
How you did?
Yeah, that was what. Yeah, I remember that. That's what this whole thing started from.
That's why they're doing the second season the way they're doing it.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
It starts in a week.
The ultimate test of if it's a success or not, and I'm being fair here, okay? Because this is not a put down towards Discovery, so chillax. This is that they paid and they had it planned 2 seasons before it was even aired season 1. So you cannot say it's a success if it was already paid for and mapped out and done already.
It goes back in season 3.
If we get an approval for a season 3, then I'll say, okay, it's successful. But I don't go for that. Like, you approve.
I don't see how they can get a season 3 when their subscribing numbers are down, way down.
Maybe it's because, like I said,
Tilly in that series, she's cute.
Maybe it's because, like I said, you don't need extra streaming services like that. Nobody wants to have 10 different streaming services. CBS All Access is not appealing at all, even if you add the Twilight Zone to it.
Because so many people, like we've all said in the past, because so many people are now watching on whatever mobile device they've got, and ditching their computers.
But listen, I could see Netflix or I could see something else, maybe 2, right? But nobody wants to subscribe to 5 or 6 or 7.
I know. I don't either.
No.
I do.
Well, then, you know what? God bless you, bro.
You're rich.
God bless you.
God
bless you, bro.
You want to know how many streaming services I have, Joe?
19.
Let me guess. You have Netflix.
Yes.
You have Amazon Prime.
Yes.
You have Hulu.
Yes.
You have Verizon a go-go?
No.
Okay, well then you should, because you don't have them all. But anyway, no. BrickBox?
No.
Well, you stink. No, I was kidding. Do you have the DC one?
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Okay, here's what I have. I have Netflix. I have Hulu.
Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
DC.
CBS All Access.
You're fine.
And the DC.
Five-time.
Technically, I guess I have
Streaming
3
service.
then. 'Cause I've got Amazon Prime, Netflix, and HBO Go.
Are you paying for them separately at separate prices?
But with Hulu, my parents is paying with Hulu. I'm paying with all the rest.
How much you paying? Rockefeller. How much you showing out, Rockefeller?
Netflix is $15 a month.
Jeez Louise,
Nice.
Batman.
15. Yeah, then he said,
What are you doing? You putting it on 20 TVs or what?
And then, I have the 4K package. That's why.
Oh Jesus! You have 4K? Absolutely. Because none of us do, but okay, again, Brian. Well, God bless you too, Connor. God bless you too tonight. No, I got it.
And then Amazon Prime is $120 a year.
Wow.
Okay. This is hat hair, by the way, because it's been cold and I had to wear my freaking hat, so my hair is all messed up. Go ahead.
Oh, you dyed it again.
I did not dye it again, you son of a bitch. It was freaking cold. I had to have a winter hat on. That when I took my hat off and I'm walking around, I did not know it was curled up like Wolverine. So it was like this, and nobody said nothing to me until I saw it in the mirror. And I'm like, oh.
CBS All Access is $10 a month.
Okay.
And the DC streaming.
What do you pay total? Let's add it up.
The DC streaming app is $80 a year.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
And my parents are paying Hulu $10 a month.
Wow. No, but what is the total, man? What do you spend?
It's like $235 a year.
Jesus.
That's a lot of money just for those streamers. Oh my
God, Brian. You're loaded. No.
Well, I'm only paying hold on. Netflix, Netflix, Amazon, DC, and
You got 5. You don't have them all yet, Brian. You don't have Disney. Well, Disney's not out yet, but
no, I know. I'm paying for 4. Even though I have 5, I'm paying for 4 of them. My parents is paying for Hulu, like I said. So.
But is it really worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really watch them? So. Let me ask you a question. Aside from Discovery, what do you watch in CBS All Access? This will answer the question.
Nothing really.
You buy the DVD and the Blu-ray, and you'd be done with it.
I was thinking about maybe watching the Twilight Zone on CBS All Access.
But that's it. There's not enough content, though. This is the whole. Wouldn't you? This is what the company.
That's why I got out of Verve, because the only thing I was watching on Verve was Deep Space 69, and then once they. Still uncertain whether that's coming back. That's why I canceled it.
Remember, Scott, we were talking about one day they're going to try to make us pay for like Walking Dead and pay for all the shows and just get money from the shows rather than just money, right? Yep. So like that's what they're doing. If we want to see the Star Wars, the Mandalorian, we have to get
a Disney service.
Right. And if we want to see Titans, we have to get that. And if we want to see... So, it should all be on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but, here's the thing. Even if you got multiple ones like that, right, you're still paying less than you would for actual cable.
Well, see, that's another thing, because cable
That's the appealing part of it, though.
Cable is a ripoff.
It is.
I mean, the DC one though is worth it because it's not just Titans. They're gonna have their own content on there.
Swamp Thing and
apparently they're gonna if the rumors are true, they're gonna add a thing there that if you're a subscriber, they're gonna send you exclusive merchandise.
Wow.
Yeah,
Doom Patrol is supposed to be the next one after Titans.
Yeah, they're having Doom Patrol. They're having Swamp Thing, a Harley Quinn series.
They got all their Super Friends and Justice League cartoons on there.
Yeah, Young Justice.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And Disney's got, like the Bucky and Falcon tag team, which yay, and
a High School Musical TV series.
do they really
Yay.
have that?
No.
Yeah, that's happening.
I guarantee you, if this streaming service gets very, very, very popular and a lot of money, it will destroy the cable and satellite industry, and everybody will do streaming.
That's what we just said. Nobody's going to buy the cable.
I think in 10 years,
Because
cable.
I don't have TV. I don't. I watch everything on my phone through Hulu, or go to Google Play Store, and I downloaded a app called Pluto TV, and I get 50 free channels.
And I'm starting to do stuff on the PlayStation. I got the Doctor Who, and I'm going to start watch. I can walk in there from them. I'll just like whatever.
Well,
I can watch all of them on a I can't say on the air right now, but some kind of streaming service, and it's free.
And well, you know, with Netflix, I used to pay $25 a month.
You're insane. There's no way. Why would you pay $25?
But no, that was you. Because I used to do that because I would have the instant streaming and the DVD disc for the mail.
Oh, you did the DVD right away.
Yeah.
But I canceled the DVD plan, so all I have now is the instant streaming, which again is $15 a month.
Yeah, it gets expensive.
So
I do the $11.99 Hulu, so I don't have commercials.
it is worth it with Netflix for me though, because it's a 4K package and it's instant streaming.
Yeah.
4K package. Does that mean you got to watch it on a 4K TV?
No, it means you get 4K quality.
Yeah, but don't you need 4K technology to make it worthwhile?
He has a 4K TV.
Yeah.
On a laptop, you can get closest to 4K.
Yeah.
It's not only it's 4K, but it's HDR as well.
Okay.
HDR. Oh my
Yes.
God. How much quality do you need to watch anything? That just seems extreme, beyond extreme, because I don't know. It just technology just keeps getting, more and more advanced as we go along.
Certain things certain things didn't take off, like the 3D television. That kind of failed.
Yeah, and when we were selling, I knew full well it wasn't going to.
I was like, no way.
Those glasses alone cost as
Like
much as a small TV.
Like I said to you before, I got constantly, like maybe a couple weeks ago, Phil, that you need you should check out 4D, like a 4D movie.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me about it. When watch it, because you get the experience of the chair moving and smoke coming out of the back of the chair.
Oh, I have a question off topic.
Go on.
Being that it's after 12 o'clock midnight,
Yeah.
could we technically right now play Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation demo?
I think it's going up at a certain point today. I don't think it's like just because it's the 11th that it can be on now. I don't know though. But I mean, it's really not a big deal because like even if you miss it, the game comes out on the 25th. So
I know, but it's I'm like one of those people that will like want to be the first one to like, play in advance. Yeah.
It could be like Netflix because whenever they have a new show,
3 o'clock in the morning, right? 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and Joe, actually, I have something to tell you.
Off air?
No,
okay.
I could do it on here. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I finally got around to it. It took a long time, but I finally got around to listen to a couple songs of the Beatles.
Oh,
nice.
Good for you, bro. Good for you.
I know that was a very long time ago because you said a very long time ago that I should listen to some.
Oh wow! All right, good.
Sarah's 11 soundtrack has come out today.
Yep.
And I've listened to 3/4 of it. Not bad.
And
it's not bad actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Sinclair, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Sharon was like because she couldn't get out of her head, and it was playing in her head all day.
It's
But you know what?
glorious.
Earlier, Connie did bring up a point of that soundtrack. There's no soundtrack to Resolution, which is weird. You would have thought. You would have thought they added that
And
on.
it's bizarre because that episode, in my personal opinion, had the best soundtrack.
And they ran out of money, probably.
But how would they do that then? Are they going to release that as a single?
Probably. That's what I'm thinking.
No.
Oh.
So they didn't do new music for Resolution?
No, there is new music in there, but it's not included in that particular soundtrack.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Well, they did that with the Christmas. Didn't they do that? Yes, they did that with the Christmas Carol one. When with the Sharks, they did. You had to buy a separate one, I think.
What, separate soundtrack or separate DVD?
Separate CD, separate soundtrack.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I didn't even get that one, and I wanted that one too. Wow.
There's only one song score that I bought off of iTunes from Doctor Who. And that was the Heaven Sent song for Capaldi.
Okay.
That they use for, the one that they use for his regeneration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Break the Wall.
Oh, that one. I love that song. That's brilliant.
I will always maintain my favourite one soundtrack is from Matt Smith era, The Life and Death of Amy Pond. That will always be my favourite. Always.
There's some beautiful music, like Amy Pond, like,
Yeah.
That was
from Your Song and all that stuff.
Well, that's confirmed to me that you have no fucking taste.
Well, that was from The Impossible Astronaut. I like that tune, man.
What about Clara's theme?
Oh, The Leaf, and then it's The Leaf, and there's the other one. Yeah, I love that. I played that on the piano. That was not the piano, the keyboard. Hello. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So, mostly it's because of Murray Gold, because
yeah, he's the best, and it still hacks me off, and I know it does Joe too that they decided not to have.
Yeah, that's bullshit. But all right. Before we get up here, I want to create a new one. But did anybody see any information about this freaking Quantum Leap TV movie pilot thing that they filmed? And it's probably going to be on NBC. Is there any trailers or anything yet about this?
I haven't seen anything about it.
Nobody saw any Quantum Leap. Nothing, right?
Yeah,
No.
They filmed something.
I hope it's like a movie, like a continuation.
It's going to be on NBC. Because that's where it was. Nobody see. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be soon. Because they filmed something. I don't know if it's a new cast. It's a
It was
pilot
probably a fan.
No, it's not a fan.
thing.
It's not a fan
No,
thing.
it's
It's
not
not a fan thing. It's the creator of Quantum Leap, the writer.
They
They
can't.
filmed something.
He's redoing it.
They can't redo that because
They can't do it without Scott.
Well, I don't know if he's in it or not. It's something that was filmed.
Quantum Leap is like one of those type of TV series that you can't replace.
I don't know if they're doing without. All right, we're gonna get out of here because I don't want us to get cut off in mid-speech. So thank you guys. We'll create another one. Take care. Bye for now.